Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's post-cabinet press conference. I have three announcements to make, after which I will entertain your questions. The first announcement is Cabinet today agreed to new policy initiative for the construction of homes and housing developments by the Housing Development Corporation. Under the new policy, the AGC is to invite expressions of interest to the private sector, land developers, and contractors for their involvement in government's housing program. The objective is to harness the large sums of money available in the private sector by encouraging private individuals with access to funds to invest in the housing program. After that, the HGC will assess areas and the sites offered for development and will ensure that proper title arrangements for the properties are in place. The HGC will also use its database to identify the applicants for mortgages and to have them selected for processing by the TTMF and the HMB for pre-qualification for mortgage loans. The developers will be expected to provide model homes for inspection. The agency will also commit under the new policy to ensure that the pricing arrangement with contractors will be undertaken in such a way to achieve value for money through competition and fairness within the program. Now, the Minister of Housing will make a more detailed statement on this initiative at a later point. Cabinet also agreed today to the reconstitution of the Permanent Local Content Committee. As you know, the committee has as its main mandate to review the policy document on local content and local participation with specific recommendations on the desired level of local content to be contained in energy sector projects. Among the terms of reference is the devising of strategies to increase local content and local participation in all energy sector projects, liaising with all stakeholders to promote local content, and the preparation of a list of activities involved in projects that also have specified levels of local content over the short, medium, and long term. The committee is chaired by Mr. Anthony Paul, the principal consultant of the Association of Caribbean Energy Specialists Limited. The vice chairman is Ms. Anita Hankey, the acting senior energy analyst, Ministry of Energy and Energy Industries. And the committee includes Mr. Richard Juberty, the Risk and Competitive Intelligence Advisor, the Ministry of Energy and Energy Industries, Mr. Ernest Esdell, the Manager in the Engineering Services, the National Gas Company of Trinidad and Tobago Limited, Mr. Richard Beard, the Treasurer, Cooperative Credit Union League of Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. Thackeray Driver, the Chief Executive Officer of the Energy Chamber of Trinidad and Tobago, Mr. Richard Beckles, an attorney at law and principal consultant, legal consultancy, Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Industry and Commerce, Mr. Derek Smith, the first Vice President, the Trinidad and Tobago Local Content Chamber, Mr. David Board, geophysicist and Managing Director, Petrocom Technologies Limited, Dr. James Armstrong, President, Joint Consultative Council for the Construction Industry, Mr. Keith London, Director Procurement at Costet, Ms. Mala Dokaran, RBC Group Economist, who is a representative of the Bankers Association of Trinidad and Tobago, and the committee also includes representatives of the Ministry of Finance, the Ministry of Trade and Industry, the Ministry of Education, the Tobago House of Assembly, the Oilfield Workers Trade Union, and the Trinidad and Tobago Manufacturers Association. The last announcement I'd like to make is that Cabinet also agreed today to the engagement of NIDCO, the National Infrastructure Development Company Limited, as the executing agency for the development of the first-class road from Valencia to Toco. And as part of the engagement of this process, NIDCO is expected to prepare a route alignment and conceptual design for the construction of the first-class road.